Hello! So today I'm kind of going back to my normal videos, um, my mental health focused type videos. This one you should just, I don't know, take it however you take it. It's not meant to be a joke. I guess you could consider it to be funny, but I don't know. I feel it's legitimate and it's things I think about every day and feel all the time. Um, so yeah, basically, today I want to talk about the benefits of having anxiety. Um, and or social anxiety. So, if you're an anxious person, obviously you understand that there's certain things that you're afraid of, that you're scared of, that make you feel fear, maybe even terror, depending on your level of discomfort. Things that most people don't really think twice about. Leaving your house, calling to order a pizza, eating out alone somewhere, meeting someone new for the first time, trying to keep up a conversation, maybe driving a car, maybe walking alone somewhere. Everyone has different fears. Everyone has different things that they aren't comfortable doing. It just depends on your anxiety, right? Okay, so here's the advantage. Yes, there's an advantage. Here's the advantage to having an anxiety disorder. So, when you're scared all the time, when you're used to being scared all the time, when you have to leave your house and talk to people and do all those things that are uncomfortable, sometimes horrifying depending on your level of anxiety, you get really used to being scared. And it kind of gets easier to deal with being scared. So when legitimately, like, when legitimately frightening things happen where you have a rational reason to be afraid and everyone else is afraid, since you are used to being scared all the time, since you're used to being scared all the time, it's easier for you to deal with that situation and act accordingly when everyone else, they're not scared 24/7. They're not terrified just leaving their house. But you have practice. You have that behind you. You deal with that every day. So when shit goes down, you deal with it better than everybody else does. Very distracting. So, who's calling me? You can do anything when everything is terrifying. That opens a lot of doors. If you're scared of anything and you do it anyway, because of that, you can do anything. So, like, I'm so sorry. If that made sense. Like, I'm scared every day. When I have to talk to people that I don't know, working in customer service, customers I don't know if they're going to get mad at me. Like, I have anxiety in my heart. I feel sick. I feel nauseous. I get digestive issues. I get stomach aches. I get the whole thing. You know, if I have to go somewhere where I know there's going to be a lot of people, I feel physically ill. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I have heart palpitations. All that stuff. But I do it anyway. Right? And because of that, I've gotten into this mentality where it's like, yeah, I'm afraid of, like, everything. but I do it anyway, and I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I will try anything because it doesn't matter. Like, when you live in fear 24/7, fear loses its definition. Fear loses its power. It doesn't mean anything. Which brings me into the next part. Once you get this mental attitude, you're like unstoppable. You're like a daredevil. You're like a risk taker. You're fearless, you know? You kind of become like an adrenaline junkie. You start to associate your anxiety as a positive thing. Sometimes I lie to myself and I'm like, I'm not anxious. I'm excited, you know. I mean, sure, I feel like I'm gonna hurl. My head hurts. My palms are sweating. I feel like I might be having a heart attack. But I'm overcoming something. I'm doing something right now. Something really, really, really good for me. You know, I feel powerful. And you start to enjoy the feeling despite the uncomfortable symptoms that come with it. You start to enjoy, I'm anxious right now, but I'm dealing with it and I'm awesome, right? I mean, obviously it takes a lot of work to get to that point. You have to learn how to embrace your anxiety, embrace suffering, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. But you know, I've talked about that in the past. You know, this is the benefits of anxiety are what comes next after you learn how to cope with anxiety. Anyways, to wrap this up, with anxiety, with the physical illness that comes with it, when you do have those little moments of peace, when you are in your sanctuary, you know, you get home at the end of the day in your bed, or you get to go be alone somewhere, or you find your little, you know, your space. There's a whole new appreciation for that, for being able to hide for a little while, not have to feel like you're gonna die. Yeah, there's a whole new appreciation for that and gratitude for that. It just makes you appreciate the peaceful moments more than ever. Really? Sorry. So yeah, and the very last benefit of anxiety, maybe you can think of more, I don't know, is that when you have anxiety is something that you don't understand unless you have it. So if you have it, then you're able to help other people with anxiety and make them feel understood. And it's the same thing for depression. So yeah, like this video, leave me a comment on what you think is beneficial about anxiety, or maybe something you struggle with, or where you are in overcoming anxiety. And I'm really sorry that my phone keeps going off. Anyways, bye!